Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Azizdrives. Today we have a very special car. We got officially invited to the Audi Creators Day, and we have this beautiful piece of Audi, and it's called the Audi Q8 Edition Dakar, which means it is a homage to the actual rally car that they use in the Dakar, and it looks pretty interesting. As you can see, we have a beautiful black color, Mutos Black or Mutos Black, mystical, with a little bit of wraps that they put on to make the car more special. There's only going to be 1,000 pieces, and I really like the design of it. This is going to be kind of the same power output like the E-Tron 55 has, which means it should have 300 kilowatt, which is about 410 horsepower and 646 newton meters of torque, able to accelerate the car with the boost option in about 6 seconds to 100 and tops out at 200 kph. Weight, pretty heavy, around 2.5 tons, but since this car is a prototype and it's not out officially yet, we don't know. So let's continue. What I like is, of course, the beautiful face that the Q8 has with this octagon design here for the grille. Very nice. I like that they made it full black. It really is a nice car to look at. And then, of course, openings down here to cool the brakes. This car is electric, so no engine cooling, but the batteries have to be cooled. VLTP around 600 kilometers. I don't think that it would manage 600 kilometers with those tires, which are specially designed for this car so you can go off-road. The car is meant for you to drive it daily and also be capable to drive it off-road. So it's 7 centimeters higher than the standard Q8 E-Tron 55, which makes it the perfect car to drive on those kind of roads. So just to give you a figure of its brothers or brothers in company, as you know, Porsche and Lamborghini and all of those cars are owned by Audi. It's kind of the Rally Dakar version from the 911 Turbo, just for the Q8. So very interesting looking car. Let's continue on the side. So as you can see, we have the Audi logo here in this beautiful wrap. It's a matte black wrap that they put on. So this is special for the car, and you can only get it with the matte black color. What is very nice is that they kind of resemble this whole future thing that Audi is going. You know, it's always the progressive kind of car, and always in the terms of Mercedes, BMW, it's always the one that progresses the most. So I really like that they put the wrap on, and we have this bar here. If you go off-road, as you can see, a tire has been placed, which you would need if you go off-road. 75 kilograms you can put on this roof, so that is pretty okay. Then we continue a little bit back. Of course, when you open the car up, Audi shows you very nice animations, as you can see here. So it's very beautiful. It's a beautiful looking car. But what does it offer as your daily driver? So let's look at the trunk space. We have plenty of space, as you can see here. The car has the same platform like the Cayenne Coupe or the Urus, so it is spacious, although it looks a little bit small, in my opinion. I really think that the Cayenne looks a little bigger. I don't know why, strange. And you would have a second compartment here where you can store stuff, and where I just pull this handle again here. What you also have is a frunk. Let me open that. As you can see here, you would assume that there would be an engine, but there is no. You pull this here, and then you have your cable and a little bit of luggage compartment. You know, all other car manufacturers would just put some kind of charging station here at the back where the petrol tank would be, but Audi took actually some effort to design it properly. So you just press this button here, and then it comes out in a beautiful manner. It shows you everything that you need to know, and you have a quick charger down here. And the same thing actually you'll get on the other side. So when you come to the other side, press here, and there it is. Welcome to the interior of the Audi Q8 E-Tron Edition Dakar. And as you know, Audi, they always keep it simple but still progress into the future. It doesn't look fancy, it doesn't blind your eyes or does anything like that. It is really a nice place to sit in, and you always feel at home when you're sitting in an Audi. So we did a review on a diesel-engined Audi Q8. The link is in the description if you want to check that out. There are some differences between both of those cars. First of all, we have a little bit of a different material used, and we have more compartment to store stuff. So for example, here you see this is plastic. Of course, they're going the sustainable way, so they put in plastic. But what I don't understand is why they have those stitchings in the plastic to remind you of the stitchings in the seat, for example. I don't think that's really necessary. Still, it looks nice. Then we have this compartment here. It's very interesting to look at when you're sitting in a car. Makes this 3D experience really interesting to see and to look at, especially when you're driving. You have a big place here. It is aluminium. It's really nice to look at. E-Tron, and then of course your glove space, one of the biggest glove boxes I've ever seen in my life. And talking about space, because we don't have a gearbox here underneath, we have a lot of space actually down here. So you can open this up, you can put your drinks in the middle, for example. On the left side, your phone, charge it here, do everything. There's USB-C chargers. Then you have another compartment here. That is very nice. We have leather for the armrest with the stitchings. We have Alcantara on the side. We have here those red stitchings also. Why they put those two pedals to shift up and down, I can't really tell. I'm not really sure if that has the 2-gear gearbox that the Taycan has, for example, so I don't understand. The car is a prototype, so I don't know the facts 100%, but I can tell you what the e-tron 55 would have. In general, I really feel nice sitting in this car. The screen and the MMI is going to change a little bit because they will put in some animations to resemble the Dakar rally car, and they will put in some off-road gadgets. So other than that, I think it's really nice. Of course, the screen is going to get outdated in 10 years. It's touchscreen. You know, that is what happens with those cars. But really, it feels really good to sit in. We have a head-up display. It's a nice feeling overall, and especially the design that Audi does with all of those octagons and all of those beautiful shapes that they have, for example, here on the door handle or here in the middle. This resembles the whole car. The whole car is structured kind of to match and to fit, and that is progression, and that is what Audi does. I really like that. I really like that part of Audi. So let's hop into the back and see how the position is like. This wouldn't be my driver's position. I would actually sit a little bit more towards the front so I can hold the steering wheel tight. All right. From the exterior, the car looks a little bit smaller than a Cayenne Turbo, but as you can see here, I have plenty of space, plenty of knee space, plenty of headroom. It feels pretty comfortable. We have nice seats with Alcantara and leather combination. The armrest here, and also the integrated she sack here. Of course, your cup holders, very nice. That is good. You have a climate control in the front, some nets to put in some luggage stuff. On the side, also luggage compartment. That is really good. And of course, the shapes, those rectangles, the rectangular shapes, the triangular shapes that Audi uses. It's very nice. It's really nice. And look at that. Black belts with red elements here, resembling also the inside, and for example combining it with the brake calipers. I really like that. And I like that it has a black roof, and that's the best thing of them all. A black roof. It's not like the diesel engine that we had, or the diesel review with the night sky, link in the description. It's really nice. That is great, and that's as far as we can take it.